Alright, so you're wondering how much it costs to live in Pasadena, California? Well, this video is going to be all about the cost of living right in Pasadena, California. From housing to renting, buying, groceries, restaurant, health, insurance, and gas prices, utilities. You know, we're going to compare it to some of the major cities up north and south. And you're not going to want to miss it, so stay tuned. Everybody, this is Andrew Chung with eXp Realty here in Pasadena, California. And if this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about Pasadena, California, well, we do tons and tons of videos. Every time we do a new video, we get lots and lots of phone calls, emails, texts every single day of people moving and relocating here, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about moving or relocating, be sure you reach out to us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send me an email. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back with moving to Pasadena, California. So let's start with the number one topic that I'm sure is on everyone's mind. What is the housing cost in Pasadena, California? Well, right now the average home in the US is right around $232,000 on the chart based on the research and data that I've pulled. Pasadena is really expensive compared to California and the US averages. Some areas is going to be expensive and others not too expensive. So if we look up north to South San Francisco, we're talking about 20% more. You're going to pay more. In San Diego, in the south, you're going to pay 15% less. So in a little bit, I'm going to show a map of Pasadena and the surrounding communities in the foothill areas and show you the different price points of each area so you have an idea of what that looks like. Okay, we talked about purchasing a home. What about renting? Well, if you look at this chart, Pasadena for a studio, all one bedroom studio all the way to 4-bedroom, is above the national average. Of course, there are certain areas in town that may be a little less than what you're showing here, and even a little bit more in certain areas. So it all just depends on the area that you're looking for as renting is concerned. But as always, it's always actually cheaper right now to purchase a home than it is to rent in a lot of cases. Okay, we've covered housing from rent and owning a home. Let's talk about your utilities, your basic electric, gas, sewer, garbage, all that stuff. It's going to be roughly around $200 or more per month. This is the same what the national average is showing now. So when it comes to internet services, you're going to pay roughly $55 to $60 a month. You're going to pay a little bit more if you want a higher speed. So okay, so if you purchase a home and you rent it out a home, how are you going to get to work? Well, the great thing about Pasadena, there is the LA Metro, which connects through downtown LA and the whole Metro LA area. You can take the LA Metro Gold Line to Union Station, which is downtown. And so we have 6 stations here in Pasadena. We got Fillmore, Del Mar, Memorial Park, Lake Avenue, Allen, Sierra Madre, Villa Station. So it's going to take roughly, 20 to 30 minutes to get to downtown LA. There is the Pasadena Transit as well. There's always transit to downtown LA and throughout Los Angeles and beyond. Currently LA Metro is ranked number 8 in the US. They have passed, $1.75 one-way day pass is $7, 30-day pass is $100. They have discounts for Medicare and seniors around $20, and student pass as well. Now, say you don't want to ride your bike or take Metro, the gas price at this time right now is $2.75. It's May 28th, 2020. It's going to go back up. So whenever you're watching this, it may change, but comment below and let me know what it is. Okay, so you work where you work. Well, you work so you can go out and enjoy the great food, the bars in this area in Pasadena. Around this area, there's about 550 restaurants or so. So average meal at a pretty good restaurant can be right around $50 per meal, or about $12 per meal until you get the beer and the spirits. So it's going to cost you a little bit extra, and get you right up to that $50 mark. Now, if you're going to make meals at home, you're going to be grabbing groceries. So food price basically the same as the national averages. They're major. So let's talk about the Pasadena. Pasadena has 550 restaurants. Right now, the sales tax is high. It's about 10.25% in Pasadena, California. Income tax is 9.3%, and property tax is 1.2%. Healthcare. I want to cover right now. Healthcare is one cool thing about Pasadena is if you base it on the national average, we're actually considerably lower than the average. Let's take a look at this map of Pasadena and the surrounding communities. As you can see, the kind of pink going on to be all the homes that are going to be above the national average for the price of the home. If you go west a little bit, there's a city called Glendale, and they're all about new condos, constructions, the Americana malls there, great schools, business. The cost of living is going to be a little bit more, but the lot sizes are smaller. And if you go east, Sierra Madre, Arcadia, average cost of living is $241, way above the national average. Older and newer homes there. You have the San Anita racetrack there, the Arboretum, the Westfield Mall. So there's a mixture of custom homes and traditional homes. And up north, you're going to have La Cañada, which is the premier community. The average home is probably 1.4 plus. So the housing is so much less than our neighboring cities up north, like San Francisco. You're going to pay a lot less in housing, so housing is going to be much less than our neighboring cities up in north, like South San Francisco. You're going to pay a lot less in housing. So your biggest expense that you're ever going to have. So there you have it. That's the cost of living in Pasadena, California. The main point that I want to make sure everyone understand is housing is above the average. Again, reach out to me anytime and I can answer a lot of those questions too. And like I said, I'm a local real estate agent here, and if you have questions or just thinking about moving to Pasadena or your job, as you move in here, give me a call. Reach out to me any ways you like. I'd love to help you out and answer any questions you have to find your ideal place to live. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please comment below. And again, we would love it if you would hit the subscribe button, click that little bell so you're notified every time we do a video. And until the next time.